Hi, I'm Elena. Welcome to Find the Answers. This is the first in a series of tutorials on conducting a comprehensive literature search. We'll use a scenario based on the ILP assignment that medical students complete in Determinants of Community Health Year 2 or Doc 2. At the end of this series, you should be able to develop searchable questions from broad research questions, learn the advantages of key databases for different types of questions, run a comprehensive search in a database on the Ovid platform, be able to critically evaluate the results of your search, and if necessary, revise the search. In this tutorial, we'll take a research question, determine our search objectives, and use the PICO framework to structure this and form our search question. Formulating a search question is the first and most important step in a comprehensive search. If you don't know what you're looking for, how are you going to find it? Here is a sample ILP scenario. My ILP placement is in a sports rehab facility, and I'm trying to determine the effectiveness of various coach-based education programs in preventing injuries among hockey players, focusing on interventions to help coaches get hockey players to wear helmets in practice and not just for games. I need to search the literature for published studies of this nature, so I will have a comparison standard. In my class, I've been told I should use Ovid Medline or PsycInfo for the search, but I only use PubMed, and I'm not sure where to start. First, I'll define my research question. Are coach-based education programs effective in A, getting hockey players to wear their helmets, and thus B, prevent head injuries? If we were doing a systematic review, our research question would be the same as our search question. You want to find everything on that topic and then summarize and analyze the results. When you're doing original or primary research, you're likely to be the first studying something, so there won't be any articles in existence that match your research question. So you need to think, what literature will help me justify my research and form a hypothesis? For my lit review for this original research project, my search objective is to find evidence for head injuries resulting from playing hockey or other contact sports. I'd also like to see if studies have been done on the impact of helmet use on head injuries. It's very helpful to use a framework to structure search questions, making the search strategy more obvious and straightforward. In evidence-based medicine, the PICO framework is most often used. PICO stands for patient or population, intervention or issue, comparison, and outcome. The meaning of these will become clear as we work through a scenario. If you're only interested in studies using certain methodologies, for instance, randomized controlled trials or questionnaires, you can add a method or study type to PICO. These are also called quality filters, since they narrow your results by quality. Not all PICO elements have to be included in your search, but it's useful to write them out. This helps you clarify your search objectives and will help you critically assess your search results. From our scenario, the population is people playing hockey or other contact sports. The intervention is helmet use. There isn't really a comparison, so we can just say not applicable. The outcome we're looking for is incidence of head injury. The methods we'd like to look at are surveys or questionnaires. So from PICO, we can pull out our search question. What is the effect of wearing a helmet on incidence of head injuries in people playing hockey and other contact sports? The key concepts we'll be looking for are hockey and other contact sports like football and so on, helmets, and head injury. If we have a lot of results, then we'll filter to questionnaires or surveys. If not, we'll look through all our results for relevant studies. In this tutorial, we worked with a research scenario to form a research question, determine our search objectives, and use the PICO framework to structure our search question. In the next tutorial in this series, we'll talk about the different databases you'll want to search.